forward, 6'8", number 28, Rui Hachimura. Starting at center, 7 feet, number 5, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. The other forward, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James. Starting at point, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic. Head coach of the Lakers, J.J. Redick. And that is your Los Angeles Lakers.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Jalen Wells. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then there's John Morant. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Detroit. LeBron outside. Pocket 6 to the inside. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Uri showing off that athletic ability.
Here's Morant. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Pass to Jackson. And here is Wells, covered by LeBron. And Morant gets it to go.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Now, here's Wells. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Jackson after Luka Doncic's bucket. Over Ayton. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. James looking it over. Pass to Ayton. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Wells. Nailed from three-point land.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved. Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
Back to Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's a screen by Aldama. Down low. And Aldama slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, Morant down! Whoa!
My gracious, way to get
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
At the line for 1.
That's good from Morant. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
He's out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Smart. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Landale. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 3 on the clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Rebound the Lakers. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Reeves can't hit.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era, when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
Lakers leading by 7. LaRavia finds Smart. Here's Hayes. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Reeves. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Spencer. Back to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the paint.
2 minutes.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
The assist goes to
LA's gone 1 and 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Get up, get down. It's your Lakers
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleber. James checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reed. And again, the Lakers no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Doncic.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide. Back to you guys.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. Jackson, got it. Good job in the low post.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game with 30 points. Outside, James. Hachimura down low. Aldama's there. Overwhelmed. James, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson kicks to Morant. Back to Jackson, to the wing right side. Three-pointer. And it's Morant missing. Lakers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Hachimura. Ayton's got his first bucket of the night.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot. Better next time. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. How are you guys feeling about the conferences now? Relevant? Irrelevant?
You know what? That's not a bad rapper name. Irrelevant.
That's kind of ironic. I like that. That could be my rapper name.
Hey, Ernie, hey. You know, we could be a duo. You could be irrelevant. I could be iconic with the K.
Iconic Kitty. Now that's ironic.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jackson. Jalen Wells is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Morant. So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 5. Morant, the bounce pass. To Wells, shoots the 3. Morant with another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Back to Reeves. James, a screen on Morant. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. And Morant throws it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Morant with it. He's got 10. Six to shoot. Morant bullies his way inside.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
.156 left to play in the third. And here is James. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Lakers. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Aldama. And here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Aldama can't hit.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Reeves, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. James misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Aldama passes to Jackson. Morant against Ayton. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Unable to get that one. Lakers leading by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen away.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And Aldama has it in the corner. And so it's Los Angeles bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Axel Kleba is out there with Hayes. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Smart into the one. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Lakers leading by 5. Moravia passes to Hayes. Now Reed. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 5. Back to Reeves. Off target from outside.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Morant surveying the D. Back to Williams. Let's lose a 3. Drained from outside.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Attention all Laker fans. Time to cheer on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now.
Substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleber. LeBron's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Marcus Smart. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. LeBron! The 3 doesn't go.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Plays it in off the window.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Morant. Here's Hachimura. No good again that time.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Here's Aldama. He's defended by Reed. And stolen by Ayton. Jackson against Doncic. Now Ayton. Hachimura fires. Missed on the 3. Now Aldama. Morant outside. Jackson, a screen on Doncic. Cleared away by Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for Los Angeles. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Here's Doncic. Hachimura. Jackson with the rebound.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
To take the lead. And the crafty layup. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Morant. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. The finish. The rim runner. Making no mistake.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
them by 4. It's tipped. Morant with the steal. So they foul intentionally.
Austin Reeves, first personal foul. First team foul.
And they double up Morant. Jackson outside. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. The long shot, no good. Now Doncic. And he can't stop the run as that misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, number 23. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Tough proposition here. They got to knock down a 3, foul, hope for some misses, and make another 3. Not without much hope.
Let's hear it for you.
Hachimura does not go. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.